All right, welcome back. Week 6 picks, Big Skin Politics. How's it going? We're going to make
Go.
the Pixel Pain right after this. We're getting caught up. Software. Do we have any stories to talk about this week?
Normally we have a topic to talk about. What should we talk about for a few minutes?
I don't know.
Tua's the starter of the Dolphins,
Oh, yeah.
apparently.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
I guess Fitzpatrick was pretty heartbroken about that, and I
Yeah.
would be too, because he was playing okay.
He was playing pretty good.
So, whatever. I guess you get to see Tua.
Yeah.
See what he's made of.
We get to see Tua play against Justin Herbert and Joe Burrow later in the year, and that's going to be pretty cool.
If you guys beat the Colts, you're going to finally be ahead of them. Or the Chargers.
Yeah, I think so.
Or in the power rankings. Are they
Oh,
like,
right. They're 1-4. We're 3-3, and they're above us in the power rankings.
It's just, sometimes power rankings are like that, dude.
Yeah. All right. We didn't really have a topic this week, so let's just go into the picks. So week 7.
Yes.
New York Giants at Philly. Did you pick anyone crazy?
I picked Philadelphia.
I felt like that was the
The
smart
Giants
choice,
are just so bad, dude. They're just like the Jets. They're just so awful.
I think both of these teams are pretty bad, but the one stat I found was the New York Giants haven't won a road game in like 3 years. So that was just enough.
The Eagles are the better bad team.
Yeah.
They're a little more feisty.
All right. Philly for both of us. Detroit at Atlanta. Are you going to pick Detroit? Atlanta finally won a game. And I think that getting rid of Dan Quinn got the monkey off their back. They're still a better team than Detroit. So
I said I'd never pick them again, but here I am. Like, do I pick them? Because
I
I
would.
picked them like 3 times this year, and they've lost like
It was
every
awful,
time.
I know. You got 7
Atlanta.
seconds. All right,
All right.
Atlanta. Sweet. Cleveland at Cincy. Cincy's been playing a lot better, but I kind of think Cleveland kind of just fell flat on their faces this week. I still think they're better than Cincy.
See, every time a somewhat decent or a good team gets their asses kicked, they normally rebound the next week and play better. I think Cleveland can beat Cincinnati again, so
Absolutely.
Cleveland.
Yeah, Cleveland over Cincy for both of us.
Mhm.
Cool. Pittsburgh at Tennessee, the battle of the undefeateds. Are you going with Pittsburgh? No. A buddy of mine told me, oh, you said the Steelers were overrated. And yeah, we did. However, they still frickin' are. I don't care if they're undefeated. Look at the quality of their opponents.
We know.
Easy. I'll take Tennessee.
What happens if they lose to Tennessee and Baltimore and lose 2 games in a row?
I think they will do exactly that. And
So-
Tennessee's the better team. Ryan Tannehill's playing almost MVP caliber if Russell Wilson didn't exist.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Tennessee.
Tennessee. Let's see. Carolina at New Orleans.
Nolans.
Yeah. Carolina kind of fell against the Bears. That was weird to me. New Orleans is coming back from a bye. That's really all I need to choose them.
If you got 2 weeks to prepare, you can beat the Panthers.
Yeah.
It's a divisional thing. They're good at divisional opponents. They can win.
All right. We've got Buffalo at New York. Oh,
New
God,
York.
New York.
No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding. New York's looking like they're real 0-16-ish.
Mhm.
So they're about as bad as the Giants, or the Giants are as bad as the Jets.
I ain't picking the Jets. I mean, not at all. But it'd be really cool if you guys could win. We kind of need to catch up to the Bills. So
Is anyone picking the Jets at all? Like,
I don't
ever?
think anyone with,
Just wait till they play Kansas City and then bet like $100 on them. You'll lose $100.
Right. All right, we got Dallas at Washington. I'm actually picking Washington, straight up. Sorry, Dallas, you played like shit. Your O-line looked terrible. And the one thing Washington has is a good D-line.
I'm actually agreeing with you. I don't want to pick Washington a lot because they remind me of like the Giants and the Jets, but Dallas also reminds me of those 2 teams.
Mhm.
And Andy Dalton did not look good with them, so
No.
and their O-line looks like pretty pot garbage. So
Yep.
go with Washington. They got a better defense.
Right on.
All right.
Green Bay at Houston. Green Bay fell to the Bucks. I really don't care. Houston was, a contender against Tennessee, but I still ain't going to take Houston over the Packers.
No, see with the Houston thing, that's like divisional, so it's understanding. The
Division
Packers,
games are
they got their butts kicked. So I don't know what to say about that, but like I said before, usually when a good team gets manhandled, they bounce back.
Mhm.
So they got manhandled, they'll bounce back.
Aaron Rodgers for the win. And Seattle at Arizona. Is Seattle going to lose a game anytime soon?
I'm picking them to lose.
Really?
Arizona's going to be the upset of the week.
Interesting. See, I'm all for Seattle losing a game here soon, but I just didn't think it'd be this one.
I mean, it might not be. I'm just picking an upset just to pick one. So
Fair enough.
why not that? Because they usually play divisional opponents like somewhat decently. So
It's true.
They do play Seattle well.
In Seattle. This is in Arizona. They got that weird type of rivalry. But I'll take Seattle.
Okay.
KC at Denver.
Kansas City.
Yeah. Like, props to the Broncos for
I'm
beating the Pats, but you're not going to beat the Chiefs.
I'm pretty sure I'm going to pick the Chiefs like every single week this year. Like
It's
I did.
hard not to.
Yeah. So
Honestly.
Kansas City.
Kansas City. San Fran at New England. I actually went with San Fran here.
Why?
Well, New England just fell flat on their face against the Broncos. I thought that was weird as hell.
It was. It really was.
And I think it just has to possibly do with being weak due to COVID and not getting to practice. So I expect San Fran. They caught their step last week. They're getting a little bit healthier. So I'll pick the upset. It's not like Belichick to drop a game like this, but I'll say San Fran.
I think Belichick's too smart to lose 2 in a row. I think the Niners, where they are right now, hurt-wise, they're inferior to the Patriots. So
Fair enough. Let's see. We got Jacksonville at LAC. Yeah, Jacksonville was just getting the one win out of the way.
LAC's going to murder them.
Yeah. You know, there's 10 teams in the NFL with 1 or less wins.
You know,
These are 2 of them.
It was so surprising. I know that Jacksonville got their 1 win from the beginning because we're like, dude, they were so bad roster-wise. They got rid of everyone.
Yeah. Is week 7 too early for a toilet bowl? Like,
No, I don't think LAC's that bad, but they do have 1 win, so you got to look at the record.
yeah. I'm picking LA, though.
LA.
Tampa Bay at Las Vegas. It's actually
It's a tough
Carr
one.
at the start of the season said, when he was the starter, Tampa Bay, goddamn, Vegas had a story about Brady when he was still the starter. It rubbed him the wrong way, so I'm just going with the Vegas. Fuck it.
I'm going with Vegas.
Home team.
Just home team.
Yeah, I mean,
I think it'll be a good game.
we don't
It'll
have
be
to
a close
put
game,
we don't have to
actually.
put like profound thoughts into each of these. It's just sometimes it's a gut thing. And finally, Chicago at LA Rams. All right, Grandpa, always telling me I'm not respecting his Bears. I'll pick them this week, but watch, they'll freaking lose. But I'm picking the Bears.
Going with the Rams.
If they're 6-1, like, at what point do we give them some respect? Honestly,
I mean, if they're 6-1, you got to be like, okay, they're 6-1.
that defense is top notch, and the Rams typically aren't doing as good against good defensive opponents. So, yeah,
It's a tough one. But the Bears' defense is winning games for them.
Yeah.
Like, every single time they're in a game or winning a game, it's their defense.
yeah,
Their defense is real.
yeah. We really weren't into it this week much, but we'll get it better next week. Undo the Pixo pain.